That looks interesting. But I wonder what this will really look like when it's finished.
Oh, I think I can help you there. Come and have a look at this special recording we've made of the site. It's over here.
That's very realistic, but the road isn't built yet. So how did you make that recording?
By using the travelling map process. This enables us to simulate the appearance of different road scenes.
Travelling mat? What's that?
Let me show you from the recording.
This scene is a composite picture made by the travelling mat process. Travelling mat is a photographic technique which enables one scene to be combined with another. The scene is composed of two separate pieces of film, one for the insert and one for the background. In addition to the scenes, we require a pair of mats or masks which are complementary to one another. These mats are placed in contact with the scene films to mask the areas not required. The two scenes are then combined optically during printing to produce the final composite picture.
Well, that looks fairly straightforward. But how would I make such a recording?
Well, first of all, you must decide whether to use cine or video.
What's the difference, exactly?
Cine means using motion picture film like this. And video means using videotape and a television system. We've got the equipment outside to demonstrate both systems if you'd like to see it.
Yes, I would.
Oh, good. Come this way. Now, both film and television have certain advantages and disadvantages. The film camera equipment is fully portable and can be set up on practically any site. Unfortunately, it can take 12 weeks to process film that contains composite scenes.
Is that so?
It is. One advantage of film, though, is that it is possible to change the outline of the mats.
Mm-hmm.
This can be done frame by frame if necessary.
I see.
It's expensive, and there are only limited facilities for getting it done. With television, there's no processing delay, but the system isn't as portable as film. The cameras need mains power, as do the recorders and all the control equipment. And as you can see, you need vehicle access to the site to operate television. Anyway, have a look inside.
This is a bit like having your own processing laboratory with you, I suppose.
Yes, that's right. As yet, we don't have the facility to alter the mat outline while recording with television. And at the moment, we use a static mask to switch the electronics from one picture to another. We view the television pictures on monitors with 20 to 26-inch screens, which are adequate for small groups of people. We would choose film as the medium when complicated mat scenes are required, or when we need a high-quality picture for projection to large audiences. But production costs for film are generally higher than those for television.
What happens next?
Well, when you've decided whether to use cine or video, you'll need the services of a professional producer.
Is that necessary?
Oh, yes. He'll help you to plan your program so that it's both interesting and clear to your audience. But it'll also avoid those distracting technical faults. And you should also benefit from the professional's experience in keeping down costs.
Can I leave it all to the professional?
No, he'll need your help in locating camera positions in the areas that people are most concerned about. He won't have your knowledge of the line of the road, or the type of road proposed. He won't know what traffic the road is expected to carry, or the viewpoints that are of most concern. No, you'll have to work together to decide where to record.
How do you select your viewpoints?
Well, one very good way is for you and the producer to walk the line of the road, taking with you maps and a camera. You look for places that people are likely to visit where the road would be visible. At the same time, you must remember the practical constraints of the medium chosen, whether cine or video, the amount of time you have available, and of course your budget. Then, having selected our background view, we take a photograph of it. We then need to find an insert scene.
I see. How do you go about that?
Well, with the plans of the proposed road and our background photograph to guide us, we search for an existing road that looks similar and is built to the required standard. When we see a possible match, we take another photograph. And there's the insert scene.
How do you know if the insert will fit into the background?
We make a still photo montage with the insert and background scenes.
That seems to be a good fit. What happens now?
When all the sites have been selected, you're almost ready to record.
Oh, what's left?
Well, your producer will need a script. He'll prepare one for you if you ask him, but you need to check it carefully beforehand to make sure you get all that you want.
I see. This is a list of all the scenes with detailed instructions on how each one is to be filmed.
That's right.
How does one tackle this?
Leave that to the professional. He will take care of the problems of sound matching, shadow matching, and colour matching as he plans his shooting programme.
Yes, just enough.
Okay, lovely. Stuart and Sam?
Yeah, nearly ready. I'll have to do a level check first.
Okay, fine.
Presenting road scenes, Gainsborough bypass insert, 6th of April. Okay, sound rolling. Cambridge bypass, scene 29, take 1.
You don't have to record sound, but it will make your production more interesting. However, it is difficult to record and replay the large range of sounds faithfully, and quite impossible for everyone in a large audience to hear these sounds at the right level.
Is that it then?
Yes, that's it. You can use your film to show the public what the new road will look like, and the technique can also help you to select from different design options.
Well, you've certainly been most helpful explaining about travelling mat, cine and video, matching backgrounds with insert scenes and so on. How do I remember it all?
Well, you could ask the Transport and Road Research Laboratory for a copy of their report simulating the appearance of rural roads.
I'll do that. Thank you.
But that's not the end of the story. At the laboratory, techniques are being developed to combine the versatility of film with the advantages of television. There's also a possibility that in the future, computers might be able to generate a moving mat outline for the system. But I think that had better be the subject of another film.